What's up? Alright, so I just filmed my first video. It was very long, it was very ranty. Not really. Just filmed my first video and I am letting that finalize with iMovie, and I thought, well, that's doing that. I could make another second video, and it's the 15 random questions about me. That way, starting off my YouTube channel, you guys can get to know me a little bit better. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, so I have the questions here. So I'll be looking at the screen. First one is, what is a nickname only your family calls you? I don't really have like a family nickname that people call me. I have different nicknames for different family members. I have two twin sisters that are older than me, and one of them calls me Miss Elizabeth all the time. My middle name is Elizabeth, that's why. And my other sister calls me Care Bear all the time, always has since I was little. That's normally the normal nickname for me because my name is Kara. But it's not like everyone in my family calls me that. Like, my dad calls me Kiddo. My mom, when I was around her, she used to call me Sunshine. And that's it. My two sisters are the ones that really follow in the nickname. Like, everyone else just calls me Kara. Second, what's a weird habit of yours? I don't really know. I probably should have prepared better for this. I have no idea. Oh, I guess we'll just go with this. A weird habit that I have that I do all the time is when I am in public bathrooms, when I'm done going to the bathroom and like I stand up to flush the toilet, I have to plug my ears. Like, I will flush it and then plug my ears. And it's like a weird thing that I've always done. I don't really know why. I just don't like the sound of it, I guess. But I've always done, like, when I'm in the stall, I just, like, plug my ears. And, like, if I leave the stall, it's fine. But if I'm still in there, I'm just like, oh my god. So that's a weird habit that I do all the time. Do you have any weird phobias? Eggs. That's all we're going to say there. I hate eggs. They're disgusting. They gross me out. I hate them a lot. I used to hate the word. I just hate eggs a lot. They're disgusting. What song do you secretly love to blast and belt when you're alone? Okay, well, I love Demi Lovato, and a lot of people find that embarrassing because she's like a Disney star, but I'm not really embarrassed for her, or I'm not embarrassed to like her, I guess I should say. I'd say a song that I really like to play a lot that's kind of embarrassing, but I mean, whatever. The theme song to the like little kids show, The Backyardigans. I don't even know if that's still on TV anymore or what, but if you don't know what it is, you should look up the theme song because it's like super catchy. It's just like, we are your friends, the Backyardigans. I don't know. It's embarrassing, but I love it. And sometimes I'll just catch myself like humming it. I don't know. I didn't even really watch it when when I was younger. It's just there. What's one of your nervous habits? Okay, so I have this really, really weird nervous habit that when I'm talking to someone that like intimidates me or something like that, it's like when I'm talking to people. It's not when I'm like nervous to go present to a class or something or nervous about a test. It's when I'm talking to people and they make me nervous. I go like this. Oh my god. I catch myself doing it, but I cannot stop. I'll start talking to them and I'll just be like, I mess with my neck like this. It's mostly like this, and I like scratch my back and like go like that, but sometimes I'll just be like this, and I'm pretty sure that if I talk to someone long enough, I'll just make this like red like ring around my neck because I'm just like, oh, you make me so nervous. It's like this, and I do that, and I'm just like, yeah, and I like stretch, and I like go like this. It's so weird. But like when I'm nervous or anything else, I don't really have like a nervous habit or anything. I just really, really insanely do that neck thing like crazy when I talk to people that intimidate me or that I'm nervous around. So if I'm ever talking to you and I do that, that's why. Number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? Okay. Ever since I was little, I have had my bed against a wall. So whatever side the wall wasn't on, it's never really mattered what side I like had the wall on, I guess. I lay on the side that isn't against the wall. Like at my old house, I laid on the right side. In this apartment I live on, I sleep. Did I say that both times? At my old house, I slept on the right side, and here at my apartment, I sleep on the left side. If I had a bed that wasn't against a wall, I feel like I would probably sleep in the middle, but I don't know. When I go to hotels or anywhere and I'm sleeping in a bed with a person, it doesn't matter to me, like whatever side they want to sleep on. Doesn't mean anything to me. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? I don't know if this was my first stuffed animal, but the main one that I remember was this dog that I went shopping with my aunt. I think we went to Marshall's and there was this stuffed dog and it was like in a laying down stuffed position and it was really big. It wasn't like a little plush whatever. It was huge. Like when I put it on my bed, it almost went across the whole top of the bed and I had a queen. It was just really big. When I picked it up at the store, I told my aunt I was going to name it Star, and I don't know why, but I was going to name her that, and I was like, that's her name, blah, blah, blah. But I think either like right before I got that stuffed animal or right after my dog died that I had since I was born, like they had her before I was born, like all the way up until I was like 10, 11, which is when I got the stuffed animal. I'm betting that this isn't my first stuffed animal, but I wasn't a stuffed animal kind of kid. This is the first one that I cared about. But she passed away, so I named her Violet because that was the name of my dog. And she was like, I don't know, Violet meant a lot to me. Like when I have pets, they are my world. They are everything to me. She was my favorite dog ever. And I named my stuffed animal after her because I missed her. What is the drink that you always order at Starbucks? A double chocolate chip frappuccino, and it doesn't have any coffee in it because when I first started going to Starbucks, I didn't like coffee. The only coffee I had ever had up until the point that I started going to Starbucks was black coffee with water in it and honey. That is what my dad drinks. He gets a cup of coffee. All he does is pour it, put like some water in it to cool it down faster, and then puts honey in it. I don't know if that's weird. I thought that was normal. I thought that's how you had coffee. I thought that was a thing. But anyway, I thought that was coffee and that's what it tasted like. And I tasted his coffee one time and oh my God, it was disgusting. It was revolting. So I thought the coffee was disgusting for the longest time. Then I go to Starbucks and I get this double chocolate chip frappuccino, blah, blah, blah. One time they made it wrong. There's a Java chip frappuccino, which is essentially the same exact thing, but it has coffee in it. And then there's the one that I get. And one time I ordered what I get, and they gave me the one with coffee in it. And I tried it, and I loved it. I thought it was amazing. It was so good. It's still good. I either get either or, depending on how I'm feeling now. So that's the answer to the question. But since I like to rant, I was just explaining that I love coffee now. I drink it all the time. But I didn't for the longest time, so I got the drink that didn't have coffee in it. Number 10. What's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? Washing your face at night and in the morning. I always tell myself and would tell anyone that if they want to get rid of their acne and like have a less oily face, you need to wash your face in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to bed, especially to get off all your makeup. I never do that. I do for like 2 days and then I'm done. I definitely preach and tell everyone and always say that they should wash their face night, morning, like 3 times a day if you can, but I never ever ever do. Which way do you face in the shower? I watched Daisie's video on this tag and she answered exactly how I would answer. I didn't realize that people stood different ways in the shower. It's weird to me because I guess I pretty much just face whatever way is necessary for what I'm doing. Like if I'm washing my hair, I put my back to the shower, and like if I'm doing anything, I move around to how I need to. It kind of just depends. Anyway, number 12. Do you have any weird body skills? Yes. I don't know if I can show it on camera. I don't know if I don't know if you can see it. I don't have a problem showing it, but I'm not really sure how I found this out. I don't know what I was doing or trying to accomplish by finding this out, but I can stick my tongue down my throat. When I get sick, my throat gets really tight and I can't do it. And I was just recently a little bit sick and had a sore throat, so it might be kind of hard to do, but I can like stick my tongue back there. I can touch my tonsils. I can go past my uvula. I can touch the back of my throat. Like, it's really, really weird. And when I did it a lot when I was younger, I would just do it all the time out of habit, I guess. I could this is so disgusting and people are so going to judge me. This is not a good start to a YouTube channel. Anyway, I can put my tongue on the back of my nostrils. Like back into my throat and all the way up to the very back of my nostril. Why am I telling you this? But yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, honestly. I don't know if you could tell what was happening there, but I can go back there and do that. And also, I have a really, really, really long tongue. I don't know if that's really a weird body skill, but oh, I got spit all over my face. 13. What's your favorite comfort food that's bad for you but you love to eat it anyways? Ice cream. All the time. I love ice cream. I crave ice cream. I like when I was a kid, I would go over to my friend Tanya's house, and if she didn't have ice cream, I would get really, really mad at her because she lived with her grandparents and they always had ice cream, and they always had like 5 different kinds too. So whenever I would go over there, if for whatever reason they didn't have ice cream, I would just get so upset. I feel like the reason that I hung out with her so much was to eat the ice cream at her house. Anyway, I have said anyway like 6 times. I'm probably going to edit them out, but just so you know, oh my god. Moving on. Number 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Apparently it's anyways. I say a lot. I say that's fun all the time. Like if someone tells me like, oh, I have to work overnight, blah, blah, I'll be like, that's so fun. Like it's sarcastic most of the time, but I annoy myself saying it so much. People will tell me things and I'll just be like, fun. Yeah. And I don't know why. I don't know when I started saying it, but I've said it for a long time and I really aggravate myself with it, but I say it. 15. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I'm actually wearing a t-shirt and underwear. I don't wear bras to bed normally unless I'm really tired and can't be bothered to take it off, and I do not like to sleep in pants. The only reason that I will sleep in pants is if I'm really, really cold. I don't really sleep in shorts. I don't really have many pajama shorts, but I love pajama pants. Not for sleeping in though, for lounging and like doing things, and like in the morning I'll get up and I'll put pajama pants on. But I don't really wear pants to bed or anything. I just wear like a big t-shirt and that's it. That was the end of the questions. I hope you're more informed about my life now. Not that you probably care, but there it is. I'm going to upload my other video and maybe edit this one. I'm not sure. It's 11:51 at night, but I don't work until 2 tomorrow, so we'll see how late I stay up. Either way, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!